Hi, this is Steve Meglin and Chris Riley. We are the co-owners of Cutwater Advisory Partners. We have a series of videos that we want to share with you to talk a little bit about who we are, what we do, and why it's important for business owners and partners. So our first video is a little bit about business owners. Chris and I have both been business owners. Chris, what are some of the issues that business owners fail to do when they think about starting a business and perhaps exiting one?
Well, the first thing is that people don't start a business because they want to sell it. They start it because they know how to run a business. So when it came time for us to sell our first family business, a big hotel, no one knew how to do it. So we tried the first option and we got a $12.5 million offer. And I was in my 20s and I just said, that just doesn't sound right. It doesn't feel right. So I did some research. 14 months later, after working with the unions, after moving some things around, and after growing the right revenues, we sold it for 19.6 million. And I went, this has to apply to a lot of other businesses. If you actually started out thinking of selling your business before you did all of that work, you could actually make an exit the way you want to, not the way it usually happens, which is a business owner calls an investment banker, they say sell my business, and the as-is price is transacted.
So there is an optimal number. So in our next video, we're going to talk about that. Hi everyone, it's Steve Meglin and Chris Riley, the co-owners of Cutwater Advisory Partners. We have a series of videos that we're sharing with you about who we are, what we do, and how it's important to think about as a partner of ours and or a business owner. This is our second video, and the purpose of this video is to talk a little bit about the organization and how we created it and what we do. I spent 20 years in the software industry and learned a lot about mergers and acquisitions. I then started a bunch of companies, but I didn't understand how to achieve an optimal number in an exit. I knew how to help companies grow, and then I met Chris. And Chris has a specific set of skill sets in an exit plan. So talk a little bit about why Cutwater and why is an exit plan important?
Well, after we sold our first business, I really looked at how do you properly sell a business at an optimum value. So I went and got my investment banking license. And I learned what the investment bankers do because they're really good at what they do, but they take the as-is business. So I rewound that and I said, what if we did everything perfectly? What could we sell this business for? And we created the optimum value. Then we reverse engineered back to today and we did everything that the investment bankers said, you should do all this and you could sell your business for 20 or 30% more. So as long as you have 18 months, maybe 36 at the most, you can do that. But you can't do it unless you have a company like Steve's, an investment bank, and people that know how to organizationally get those metrics to the number. And then you have to pre-sell the exit with the investment bankers. We coordinate all of that. And that's the magic formula.
And Cutwater Advisory Partners was started recently, but we've been both doing this for a long time. So what you get with us is people who have decades of experience owning a company, selling companies, and achieving an optimum value.